How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's good, people? Woo! What's good, people? It's the day of another day, another we call Saturday. Anybody been said? What's good, people? Woo! As you already see, I went and did the video reference it earlier because I went to the hair store because I'm exhausted. I'm tired, but I wanted to do this video in reference to, you know, something I was working on day before yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to because I ended up going to New York. And I want to just get this video out the way. It's been wearing on me and I need to get this out. You know, a couple of days ago, I hope that before that, you know, you got to come first. Hopefully everybody's okay. Hopefully no one is doing nothing, you know, trying to take themselves out. You know, stay with us. We need you. And, you know, we love you. And the thing about it is that I want to talk to you about something that's very important to me. Now, a few days you may not notice, but today I decided I want to do my hair in reference to the cancer of the ange and stuff. You know, on the 7 days, I said I'm going to do it for a week. You know, 7 days, 5 days, 7 days, 5 days. Anyway, I want to do it in reference to the ange and stuff. As far as the rest of the cancers, people that are in the struggle of the cancer and people that are cancer survivors and people that are just sick in general, you know, but I wanted to do this in reference to that, but when I was doing the video, you know, and talk about Big Ange, I had a phone call from someone from my past, and I think I told you in reference to that, a video I had said before, he wants that old thing back, and the thing about it is that all of a sudden on clear blue sky, he started contacting me, and you know, he became belligerent and stuff, and he started ringing my phone to the point where I just had to hang it up. I want to come see you, you know, he kind of, you know, and this is the part that I hate about relationships. Even though I haven't seen him in like 3 years, but, you know, he just come out of nowhere, and he's like, well, I'm going to be with you, and, you know, and the thing about it is that I kept, you know, it kept weighing on me because I wanted to do this video in reference to people like him. You know, the thing about it is that when people screw you over, they always want to come back like they didn't do anything because they seem to have healed for the damage that they've done, and they feel as though it's not a big deal because you didn't do it to them. And, I want to talk, oh, God, I lost some of my things. I just want to put this out here, you know, as far as relationships, they're all wonderful and grand in the beginning, but then you get to see the real person, and then the worst person if it doesn't go, you know, according to plan. Well, it's something I wanted to talk to you in reference to. It was a few girls that had problems. Now, at 3/7/2015, her name is Raylynn. Okay. Now here's another person. Her name is Andrea, and this happened at 6/12/2015. Now Andrea Farrington, she's 20 years old, and she turned down a guy by the name of Alexander Kozak, a security guard at the mall where she worked, and he kept showing interest, you know, because he wanted to be with her and stuff, and he kept, you know, letting her know that, you know, he was interested in her for days. So before her 21st birthday, he shot her 3 times in the back where she worked. Here's a picture of her. Okay, here's a person. She's in Francisco, California, and this happened on 2/13/2015. Now this person is so afraid. She's 49 years old. She's so afraid of retaliation. She won't give her name. And this is what happened. A guy saw her, asked her out on a date. She said no. So it beat her unconscious. Okay, so on 2/02/2016, Caroline Norcell, 24 years old in Madison. A guy named Christopher O'Kelly allegedly wanted more than just to be a co-worker. And Caroline, she rejected him and filed a harassment complaint with the manager, which he was fired. So what he did was, he purchased a handgun, came back, and his name is Chris, and came back, she's 23 years old. He fatally shot her in the head and the abdomen. 24 years old, because she said no. 3/05/2015, Lakia Walker, 22 years old, San Francisco, California. She was 8 weeks pregnant, and a stranger by the name of Daryl held the door open for her, and she didn't say thank you. So what he did was he threw the hot coffee on her, he punched her in the face, he choked her throat, telling her to suck his dick, and he said he was going to kill her baby. You know, this is crazy. And the reason why I did this is because I wanted you to see how, you know, you want to be with someone and stuff, and, you know, people get really upset when you say no. Janice Taylor Thompson Jackson, 29 years old. She ignored the advancements of Charles McKinney, a stranger who approached her at a bar. Charles followed her, fatally shot her in the chest. When she came out the bar. And that was in January 22nd, 2006. That was this year. On 10/17/2015, a comedian, Paris Sachet, 23 years old, this is in Washington, D.C., attacker unknown. She was walking to her car with her sister on a Saturday night when a group of strange men were harassing them, and Paris and her sister rejected them. So what they did was, they started violently pushing her to the ground, kicking her unconscious. She woke up in the hospital, broken nose, chipped teeth, and a bruised face. And the reason why I wanted to do this story in reference to that, because I want you to be very aware when you are outside and when someone approaches you and you say no. At that point when you say no, I want you to prepare yourself. If you got to reach in that bag, if you got to scream and run, whatever the case may be, you just prepare yourself for the worst. In case he's about to come at you, just don't walk off like, you know, forget you, I'm walking off. Walk off like this. And if he does anything, you know, to make you feel uncomfortable, just start screaming. Press that phone, start screaming, start running, do everything you need to do. You know, and the sad part about it is I've been a victim of this, and I understand what it's like when you tell somebody no, and they don't really care what you got to say. That gets me back to the phone call. You know, and the thing about it, I always say, you know, people do that dirt to you and stuff, and they feel as though you're not supposed to respond back. And, you know, I understand people are in relationships and stuff like that, and, you know, they're going good, but sometimes they can take it for the worst. And with people that want to be with you and you say no on the streets, you're attacked. I myself have made videos of reference to this attack as well. You know, the guys that come up to me, grab me, pull me, and slap me on my ass, tell me I'm a stuck-up bitch, and, you know, all the simple fact of the matter is that I just said no. So the reason why I said this to you is that when you go outside and you tell somebody no, you don't want to be with them, just make yourself much more aware of their reaction. Sometimes, and hopefully it won't be a reaction, but you got to be prepared for the unexpected. And I just want to put that out there to you so you could just, you know, be aware. And this goes for anyone. you know, when someone walks up to you and you say no, or the case may be, just be prepared to be attacked. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm not even saying you got to, if you feel as though, you're like, I don't know if that's not going to happen to me, guess what, it's not going to happen to you. It's just food for thought that I want to put out there because I went through this situation just a few days ago. And he still calls my phone. He was like, well, you know, you're just so mean, you're so mean. All because I said no. All because I said no. Like I have no right to say no. You know, and that's, you know. Anyway, I want to put that out there for you, and I want you to be safe. And always call the cops if you run into a problem if you can. Anyway, I want to say, I want to know how you feel about this. Has this ever happened to you? And I want to say hello my dog. Meow. I want to say hello my kids. Woof. I want to say hello new people. Boom. I want to say old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. The way you do to you, I want you to do the best way that you can. And nobody likes to do. Welcome.